Hi guys, seen on YouTube here a few of the tool loadout videos, so I thought I'd go through mine. This is a Veto Pro Pac MB. I used to have the MP1 full of hand tools. It unfortunately got stolen from my van, so here we are at it again. The bag's been really good itself. It does not come with a shoulder strap, so I picked one of those up from Amazon. It's really good. The only thing I dislike about the bag here is these zips. They don't come with the zipper pulls, so easy fix, but when the bag's open and you need to open the zips right up to get into the bag, it's quite hard to get back at these zips. They're quite small. So zipper pull solves all the issues. This side here, we've got a pair of little flush cuts, just cheapies off AliExpress. I think they were like $2 delivered for a pair. It's a little set of needle nose. These are Knipex needle nose. They've got little strippers in the top there. Most of the time in Australia, they've got little crimps there too. Most of the time in Australia, we use just our whiny splice to process the strip cable. But getting these two 25mm Fajias into a cabinet at the back of the cabinet is sometimes a bit cumbersome. These work really well just for that fine work. The Fajias have been working well. They're not quite as sharp as I'm used to. Used to have the Knipex 240mm linesman pliers. I still use those for construction roughing sort of stuff. These on the service sort of fault finding have just been a bit easier, just a bit lighter. Maybe I can sharpen up the anvils a bit. They're not quite as sharp as those Knipex. In the bag, main section here is a set of Philo drivers. These are the E-Slim ergonics. Now they are, I don't know if you can see that, but they're just a bit cushy. I don't really like a thick handle. When you're on end spinning, I find that that's just really comfortable to pinch and turn. They work really well. Set of 200mm diagonal cutters from Knipex. These are the high leverage model. Great for all the boxes, wire ties, that sort of stuff. Usually try to keep the anvils on the wire pliers, pretty clean and fresh. In there too is just a Fluke 117mm. Front section of the bag, this is really cool, is just a cheap rat's tail file. I use these to clean up the contacts on a lot of the stuff that I'm using. When fire alarm tech by trade, sometimes it's just a bit of corrosion on the terminals there. This slides out, adjustable to any length, and it's rat's tail. Got a Milwaukee bolt stick. This one's really good. I like the ones that make the noise, just a little bit more assurance, I suppose. Have a cheap green laser. This is really good for pointing things out to clients or co-workers. A lot of stuff's sealing them out really far away. It's good. Milwaukee Texas are really good, and paint pens, that sort of thing. Got a Crescent 3m tape. This is the same price and the same size as the Stanley ones, but I find that one just it works really well. Got a little cheapy thin jaw adjustable spanner. I've just cut all the ends and everything off it. Often I've got to stick this in the battery cabinets. It's just a cheapie, it works well. Skill Hunt HO4 headlamp. This is not just a headlamp, the band is really comfy. It's a right angled light as well. So you got side click, the thing's quite bright, as you might be able to see. It's got magnetic tail cap, magnetic charging. I used to carry both a headlamp and a torch. This is great, it's light enough to wear on your head. Magnetic base is obviously really good for sitting into a panel while we do work. And hatch key. In the front section here, it's just all my consumables, so got a heap of different little resistors there, a little bit of cable. It's cool little fold up scissors, really good for things like dyno labels and stuff. I also just like to keep a few BPs and stuff in here. Anyway, that's about it for my little first fix bag, I suppose you'd call it. Yeah, thanks guys.